You're ready to fight somebody. Maybe you've got a tongue issue. You've got some language issues. You got to learn to work on that. Deny yourself just simply means to say no. And this is the word that we don't like, but that's just the way it goes. But here's the thing: when we say no, the next step comes, and we say yes to Jesus. How do we say yes to Jesus? By simply taking up our cross. Now, this is the thing here: the cross in our mindset here in America, it's a cool thing. We've got crosses all over the place. We've got different things. A youth pastor friend of mine has a gigantic cross tattooed on his leg, and it's not sure. But his is on his back. But it's it's something that's like a fashion statement. But in the days of Jesus, when he said, "Take up your cross," that meant one thing and one thing only. It meant death. It meant that you were going to die. Imagine you're walking along the road there, and Jesus says, "You've got to deny yourself, pick up your cross." They're going to say this. And you're walking down the road, and you see the guy you went to high school with hanging on the cross, dead. This Jesus, this cat's crazy. He's one that he wants me to do what? Take up my cross? That's a death sentence. That's a death sentence. Take up my cross. Is this guy out of his mind? He is. He's crazy. But a few months later, they figured this out. When Jesus takes up his cross, and he who knew no sin became sin for us, so that we may have eternal life. And it's never been the same since. It's never been the same since. So what does this mean for you and I when we take up our cross? It just simply means to obey God no matter what he asks, no matter how far he asks you to go, no matter what he asks you to do. You do what Christ has called you to do. On a daily basis, we say yes to Jesus. How? By valuing the things that Jesus says are important and blowing off the things that are not. Our daily routines are consumed with things that are going to be completely worthless in 20 years. We go about our daily schedules, and things that we are excited about in 20 years, it's not going to matter. In 2 days, it may not matter. Being loyal to the Father at all costs. Have you guys stepped outside? Some of you guys have been on foreign mission trips outside the country. This is not allowed in Iran. And if they are doing it in Iran, it's a secret place. Not a lot of people know that this is going on. And they're very quiet. They're not loud and boisterous because they know if they're caught preaching and teaching and sharing the gospel and worshiping together, that is a death sentence. It's a death sentence. No matter what the cost, be worthy. Be loyal to the Father who's worthy. Because he gave the ultimate sacrifice for you and I. And obey him no matter what he says, no matter where he tells us to go. And the last part here, we'll be done here shortly. I promise to stay with you tonight. It says, follow me.